Splice Together, the only film available at the time. And shooting time is limited, since both star and cameraman are holding their breath. Cousteau is driven by the thought of staying longer undersea. He imagines a portable breathing device. If it works, the three friends will be able to roam the ocean freely and see things never seen before.
More than 40 years have passed since Jacques Cousteau first dreamed of a device that would allow him to stay underwater for extended periods. Since that time, of course, the crews have streamlined and they've improved the diving equipment. Now, this gear now, this is being tested for use aboard Calypso. But this remains the real key to scuba diving, the regulator that feeds compressed air to the divers in amounts that equalize the pressure within the body to the pressure of the surrounding water, automatically, regardless of depth. The appearance of regulators has varied over the years, but the mechanics remain basically the same as Cousteau's original invention. Today, there are millions of divers, and yet perhaps few are aware of how scuba diving was born. The original invention was carried out in secrecy, and the story went unreported. The news was dominated not by the conquest of the sea, but by the calamity of war.
In 1942, as Hitler's forces are poised to seize the French fleet, it is scuttled by the French themselves. Navy officer Cousteau now has no navy. He joins the resistance, continuing his diving as a cover for intelligence work. In occupied Paris that year, he meets engineer Émile Gagnon. The two work on Cousteau's idea for a breathing device. In January of 1943, the first aqualung is tested in the Marne River near Paris. Watched by a handful of friends, one of whom takes 2 snapshots, Cousteau becomes history's first scuba diver. The following summer, Taillez, Dumas, and several companions joined Cousteau along the French Riviera for ocean tests of his diving device. In the first aqualung film, Cousteau's camera records a revolutionary event, men swimming deep in the sea like marine animals. Suddenly at home in the sea, men who once speared fish turn to feeding them. Don't kill, Cousteau says. Watch them live. The team searches for sunken ships. Before this, few people had seen a shipwreck at the bottom of the sea. The divers explore like curious children, find at the ship's wheel and the captain's bathtub. They come to be known as menfish. Yet for Cousteau, there is a more apt analogy. Underwater, he says, man becomes an archangel. The young man who dreamed of becoming a pilot finds he can fly in the sea. When the war ends, a new life begins for Cousteau.